Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bull TV. Thank you so much for being in the building. Thank you. Please, you know the deal. Let's get this house cleaning up and running. Share, subscribe, and like. Don't forget that notification bell. Very, very important. Uh, can you guys hear me? Yeah. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button, people. Subs, get the subs up. Let's get the subs up. Thank you for being in the building. We are back. Football is back. Liverpool plays who? Nottingham Forest. Sean Dyche, Nottingham Forest. So you know who Sean Dyche is going to be. Big up to all of you guys. Thank you so much, MK Toe. Appreciate you. Big up, Rasta Crab. How you doing, sir? Big to see you. Good to see you. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm still on the dark side, man. Still in the dark side. I support the team. I'm still going to be with this, you know what I mean? I'm still going to support the team, make sure that everything is good. But you know the deal, man. Until I see Virgil lifting a trophy, a major trophy, I'm not changing. One or two wins, it's not going to sway me to, we back. I'm not one of those kind of people. You guys know me. I'm a consistency person. So consistency has to be, I'm seeing new things. I'm seeing the manager changing things. But because I'm an LFC fan, I'm bound to supporting the club. And I don't want us to lose so that we can fire the manager. And I'm hoping that Edwards and Hughes are looking at this thing here and say, listen, this thing is not working, man. Do something. And we can't be spending all this money and still be playing crap. And we don't have a right back. What happened? Did Bradley get injured? I haven't got that news yet. Let me see what's going on. Wagwan with what's going on out there, man. Oh, man, that would be crazy. Well, I guess I'm supposed to lie. I mean, we do have Ramsey. Okay, so the manager saying, I don't expect Conor Bradley to be upcoming for 22 days. And of course, Frimpong is out for that long. He's probably not going to be available in upcoming 2 or 3 weeks. Is that Bradley or is that what them call it? Oh, Frimpong. We know what Frimpong is. Vert's out. Oh my God. Big up to Irishman. Oh my goodness. This international breaks, man. Oh, you said 7 weeks. I'm like, 7 weeks. Bro, that would have been, yeah, man, that would have been too much. Well, we got Ramsey. We got Joey G. This may be the times for Joey G to step up. You know what I mean? This could be the opportunity for Joey G to step up, man. And personally, I like him being a fullback than a center back recently. He's always very good in those positions, actually. So, yeah, man. See, that's the reason why I tell people don't laugh at other teams when their squad is injured. A lot of people were laughing at Arsenal fans because Gabriel and a few of them people were starting to get into the injury list. Karma is a bitch. I told you, man, then be careful. Don't laugh at other teams' injuries, man. It is the worst thing to do at other people. Slot say he doesn't need a center back in. Oh my God. I try my best not to talk about this manager, but he makes it so difficult. We have 7 games in 22 days, so he's probably missing those. Well, big up yourself, man, T-Dub. People say that we don't need this is gonna be the easiest run. So let's see. Let's see. What's going on here? Big up. You see, at this point, Ramsey has more chance to start than Gomez, I reckon. This is a great opportunity for him. Big up to K-Mac, man. How you doing? Guys, I'm free. All right, I'll send you the link. How is friend Paul still not ready? Yeah, he's not ready because that's a hamstring. You do not play with your hamstring. That thing is biscuits. It can go at any time. And also remember, he's a fast-paced twitching muscle player, so his muscle fibers work. They, athletes who have quick muscle group usually tends to be very, very, very subject to to re-injuring that hamstring and groin. Those are the two worst injuries you could possibly get. Big up to Mandem in the building. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for being in the building. Both from Point Bradley injury prone. Yep, that I don't know about Frimpong was not getting injured that much when he was in Germany. So I don't know what's going on. Big up to K Mac. How you doing, sir?
I'm not too bad, mate. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm on here, and his slot is saying that Florent suffered a muscle injury and won't be available this weekend. So Vert is just basically fatigue, man. Maybe he just fatigue. Possibly bring him back after this week. He will probably miss the Champions League this week, next week. He will probably be back next weekend. Well, all of a sudden we got it's a World Cup season, and everybody went hard this weekend. So I could see why all these injuries are popping up everywhere. But the manager saying that we don't need a center back in January, or maybe he just don't want to tell people that we are looking at somebody. He just want to keep it on the low. We need at least 3 people in January. I'm not trying to be too overreactionary, but we need minimum of 3 people.
He's hardly keeping it on a low, is he?
I hope he is.
Because everybody knows that we're going for Guehi.
You better get Guehi because
every man and his dog knows that. Like that's going to happen. Look, at the end of the day, does anyone actually rate Bradley? Like, seriously? Like, do we really rate Bradley as our first choice right back for the rest of the foreseeable future? The guy's injured all the time.
Yeah, but right now you don't have any more right backs. So
but this is Bradley's 3rd injury this season already.
No, 2nd. Because
he had one in pre-season.
He came into the season injured.
Yeah, he had one in pre-season as well.
Pre-season, and then
got injured in season.
And then they kept him out for a little bit then this season. So
he's injured. He's injured all the time. Like, you can't rely on him. So look, at the end of the day, like I've said this on a couple of channels now, I have no idea why we're focusing on the attack, because we can't even get our attack to work anyway. So let's just try and get that to work. Like that might help. And we probably need a left back, and we probably need a right back, and we probably need a centre back. Like, are we all going to agree on that now? Because if Slot isn't going to play in midfield in games, then we need to have a left back and a right back that can invert. So we need to get like an Nkapie type player. So we probably need to sign like at the end of the day, like, look how good Gertruder is, who plays for Sunderland now. We should have gone and signed him. He's an inverted right back who's doing really, really well for Sunderland. We could have gone and got him. We could have gone and got Hancho, but we let him go. Like, these are the guys that Slot's worked with before. Like, if the guy really wants to get Feyenoord into the Premier League, then he needs to go and sign the players that that would have worked at Feyenoord for him. And
Yeah.
Gertrude's one of them. Hancho's another one. Gerald Hatto probably would have worked. Hincapié would have worked. Inacio would have worked. Like, there's loads of players that can invert, but we haven't signed any. We signed an attacking right back who's pretty much a right winger, to be honest, and we broke him because we brought him back too early because we panicked and we put him and Isaac into the team too early and they got injured. That's on him. That's on the team. That's on the coaches. That's on whoever. But they effed up there. And the left back's an absolute mess. Like, it was a mess last season. It's a mess this season. Like, if you want to invert your left back and you want to have a back three, then you need to get a left back that can play as a centre back. And right now you haven't got one. So
yeah, but the manager, there was an interview where he said we brought Kekkers for overlapping, not underlapping.
he's never played him as an overlapper. So what's he talking about?
That's on the manager. That's not the players that we brought in are perfect for Liverpool. It's the manager who doesn't know how to use them right now. He said it himself. They haven't figured out how to use all of them.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like, we're absolutely toast against Forest without Bradley, because Bradley's the only right back that can deal with a really pacey winger. And
Joey G.
If they're playing a pacey winger, mate, Joe Gomez has played 2 games this season.
Hey,
I don't even know whether he's going to make it through a game.
You still got your what's his name?
You need Joe Gomez on the bench in case one of the centre backs breaks down. Because right now we've got five defenders, which is insane.
Yeah,
we've got 5 defenders.
I should get 5 defenders. The thing is, came back.
I think it's going to be Endo in it.
No.
Remember him against Bournemouth?
Oh my God! Well, Szoboszlai is still there. We still got Szoboszlai who could play that
garbage. He's garbage against wingers, mate.
We will see. He done well so far.
He's not a defender.
He put him
Tell
there.
You what, mate? We're going to take Szoboszlai out of midfield. Then we might as well just might as well just walk on.
Well,
the pitch
maybe this will be the time where
bend over.
This is the time where he put McAllister up in number 10.
Oh my God!
That's what a lot of people say they want to see, right? Pick up, kid.
I don't want to see McAllister anywhere near the Liverpool team right now.
Well, that's half of the squad, man.
I want to see Curtis Jones in midfield.
Half of the squad. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna have McAllister as number 10. Gravenberch and Curtis Jones will be the 2 pivot. And Szoboszlai will be on the right side for the foreseeable future.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, if
he could always substitute what's his name in, he could always bring in Gomez towards the 65 minutes. At the end
of the day, if your right back and your left back aren't really doing right back, left back stuff, then just play a back 3.
Nah, you don't. Where are you gonna find a centre back?
Well, you could put Joe Gomez there, or you could put Gravenberch into the.
You said that Joe Gomez cannot even survive the whole.
You can put him into the back 3. Then you can put Gravenberch in there.
Who's gonna be a wing back?
Reason Gomez.
Just an extra body. Well. It's an extra body in the defense that can.
Yeah, but who's gonna be a wing back?
Yeah, but the thing is, he ain't gonna gamble that. He ain't gonna gamble Konate's and Virgil's replacement in that game. He's gonna say stay on the bench just in case. So you ain't gonna play him at right back.
Yeah,
I'll play him at right back, but you ain't gonna do it.
And people keep saying, "Oh, play back 3 in the back, 3 in the back." You forgetting the most important part about play 3 in the back. You need a functional wing back, somebody who could run up and down those lines. Who do we have on the right side?
Rasta, they've got Callum Hudson-Odoi, mate.
No, K-Mike, you didn't answer my question. Who do you put on the right side as a wing back?
What, for Liverpool?
Yeah.
As a wing back, so not defensive.
As a wing back, the wing back has to go forward and come back.
Midfield. So you mean the midfield wing area?
Okay. So when you play 3 in the back, the fullback is not. The fullbacks are gone.
You could play Dom like that, but you can't play him as a fullback.
Dom, you want Dom to be running the channel. You say you don't even want him as a fullback where he's just going to do half of it. You're going to put him where he's just have to chase.
You can use him predominantly forward more than back. Because you've got a back three. Because you'll have a back three.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have the right side of centre back, which will probably be Canate.
But that's how we play anyways. When we move the ball forward, there's always one fullback that tucks in.
Because you got three centre backs. If they throw a diagonal ball, you've got two centre backs that can contest.
Right.
So you've got someone who can head in, you've got someone who can win the second ball. Right now, we haven't got anyone who wins the second ball.
Well, but the ball has to go. I'm trying to figure out.
You could use Ramsey, you could use Gomez.
Then play four at the back.
Wouldn't want to use Gomez.
Then you stay at the four at the back because I get your point.
Yeah, but the four at the back doesn't work.
I know. The reason why it's not working because the manager hasn't fixed the problem. Our problem is not the defense. Our problem is up top.
No. Our problem is defense, mate. We've conceded.
No. Listen, I'll tell you why.
We've conceded 36 goals in 22 games. Our problem's defense.
But it's not just on defense. I'll tell you why, and let me explain. Our defensive structure as a team, as a whole, you're right, it's trash. Like right out doo-doo. The problem is we are way too open. Right? We already, a lot of people, to the nauseam, everybody have said Salah does not track back. Okay, on the left side, we got Gakpo who track back, but still there's always a problem on the left side. So the whole team structure is off in terms of defense. And going forward, the players at the top, fine. We don't need to press because we don't have those pressing demons. But the people at the top do not come back to help. The manager is telling his number 6 to go forward to go score more goals instead of focusing on helping the defensive in the back. Virgil, who's the genius in the defensive play, can even tell people, hey, okay, in this game right now, everybody bomb what the manager is saying, tack him together. See, everybody makes fun of Arsenal and Tete, and he's all defensive. But that's how you win a championship. Defense wins you championship. I don't care how cliche and, this is just everybody. No, defensive structure wins you a championship. And we don't. Because if you go defender to defender across Europe, nobody is better than our defenders. It's on the manager. It's on the manager. And people have to stop being scared to say this manager is not good enough right now. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Our defense isn't the best defense anymore.
Because the manager hasn't set it up that way.
No, it's not.
Well,
it's not the best defense anymore. We haven't got the best left back or right back.
It doesn't matter. Okay, K-Mac. There are teams right now, like you mentioned, Sunderland, right? If we go across the board, none of Sunderland's players start our game. If we're being real, let's take form out of the window. None of the Sunderland players start our game, but defensively, they are way better than us because of why? Energy and the management structure as a team. Exactly, as a team. There's a reason why they asked, what's that guy's name? Xhaka. Out of all people, Xhaka. Same thing with Brentford. Who did they get? Henderson. Leadership. Liverpool don't have any. And this is the frustrating part for me, K-Mac. Is everybody wants change, but they want to do the same thing. And it's easy to blame players. Oh, this one is not good enough. Brother, we spent 450 million pounds and we don't have a good enough team.
Yeah, they're all on attacking players, though.
No, you bought a Kirkers. Kirkers is the best left back last season for the entire EPL.
Attacking left back.
He was very defensively sound, and they were attacking team. They were also an attacking team. And remember, K-Mac, he was not even the first option. He got lucky because the main guy got injured. So right now, this is my frustration, and I've listened to a lot of people talk about, oh, you can't find anybody else. He has to fix it. What is he fixing? How is he fixing it? What does he need? Somebody today, I'm holding everybody accountable. What does Arnold Slot needs to do with the 450 million? Remember, this is the same team that won the championship last year. What does he needs to do to make this thing work? Because we shouldn't be looked like I agree with you, K-Mac. we shouldn't be looking at somebody from outside to come fix this. Buying players doesn't work because guess what? You're going to come and waste them if you don't fix it. So we shouldn't be saying these players are not good enough. They are a championship team. Everybody in this team right now, by the new players, are Wirtz and Frimpong. They won the league in their respectful league 2 years ago, undefeated. Okay, Isak was known to be the second best striker in the league. Ekitike is the one of the best upcoming young strikers in the world. Everybody know who Wirtz is. Frimpong, if we decide to go 3 in the back, like you said, K-Mac, Frimpong's already the best wing back that I'm asking for. He can run up those channels, up and down.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Great. So one thing that I would say is...
And that would suit Wirtz as well, by the way.
Thank you. And then we need another center back. So him saying we don't need another center back better be a poker face. But if you want to go 3 in the back, you need another solid center back to be there with them, with somebody on the bench in case of injury, right? So Joey G is there. So that means January, first thing you do, give Crystal Palace 20 million, get Gay.
He's not signing a centre back, mate. You know what he's going to do? You know what he's going to do? He's already told you what he's going to do. He's going to try and get more weapons. So he's going to buy more players and throw more shit at the wall. That's what he's going to do. Like, everybody in the chat's talking about structure, talking about formation. Look, what Liverpool need to fix is they need to fix conceding goals. And to fix conceding goals, they need to have a midfield to win the second ball. Like, everything we do this season, like our defense, if you look at the numbers, our defensive headers, tackles, challenges, duels, they're good. They're up there. Our 2 defenders are really high in all of those areas. But what's the point in winning the ball, like a Virgil van Dijk or a Konate winning a header from a long ball, which we've conceded more than most teams? I agree. What's the point in winning that first ball when the second ball goes back to the opposition because your midfield's too far forward?
And we can't hold the ball. We can't even hold the ball.
And what's the point in having this fascination of having 3 centre-backs in your build-up when none of them can play the ball out to anyone apart from Virgil? What's the point in that? Robbo's not a great passer, and he's not a guy that can play in build-up. Kirkes can't play in build-up. Like, Bradley can't play in build-up. Like, Frimpong's not there. Like, you know, and I understand that's probably why you're putting Dominic Szoboszlai in the right-back position, because you need someone to be involved in build-up. But what's the point in having a build-up when you haven't got a midfield that's actually in midfield to get the ball from the defenders because they're all too far forward? Like, the whole setup is wrong because Arnie has this fascination of needing to have more players in areas where the opposition are. So if we've got more forwards against their defenders, then we're going to score more goals. No, we're not. That doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. That's not logical. Because if the ball gets won by their defenders, because it still can, it goes into our midfield and we don't have a midfield because they're all up in the attack. And then the other way around. You have more defenders in the build-up because you want to have more defenders than their attackers. That also doesn't work because you don't have the middle of the park anymore. Like, this season, we don't have the middle of the park. The only game we've had the middle of the park is Real Madrid. And I don't know why you didn't just go back to playing that formation against Manchester City, because you might have had a chance. But that's just the way it is. And in Europe, we might actually do well. We might actually win the Champions League if we don't play any English teams in Europe because of the way they set up and because of the way we set up. But we're going to play Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest are a long ball team. Like, they're a long ball team. And they have a lot of midfielders that get amongst it. And look, they've got Elliot Anderson, who's quite possibly one of the best defensive midfielders in the league right now for me. I think he's sensational. I think he's better than Adam Morton, if I'm completely honest. Like, defensive-wise, I think he's great. They've got Morgan Gibbs-White, who's on a hot streak of scoring goals all the time now. They've got Sangar, who's a player who's played in Holland, who he's now got in the team, and he's got him working. If they win the midfield battle, we're toast. Manchester City won it. Manchester United won it. Like, most of the teams that we've lost to have won the midfield battle.
That's it. Our midfield's been weak. Yeah.
That's it, mate.
Yeah. And on top of that, the defence suffers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
There's no point. There's no point winning a header like Virgil does all the time, or Canate does, when it just bounces out in front of them. Like, what do you expect? What do you want them to do? Do you want them to win the second ball as well? Because there's no midfield there to get the second ball. Like, Manchester United done it. Manchester United didn't have a great midfield. They had Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. But what they did is they brought their wingers into the centre. So they put more pressure on our players to win the second ball. And that's how they scored their 2 goals. Like,
Casado beat us on his own. Casado beat us on his own in that midfield. That's how bad we were in that game.
Mate, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, K-Mac and JK and Irishman, welcome to the show. Thank you so much. Up, me and K-Mac went on a tangent, but we need to. I don't want to hear. Let's give him time. He has to fix it. I've been hearing all over the spaces. Right now, I need somebody to give me an example. K-Mac, I told you guys he wants 3 in the back. The midfielder needs to shape up, and we need to win second balls. JK, what are you saying?
The time is now for me. He's been here he's been here a long time now, Slot. And the thing is, I've always thought I've never backed him at the start because I didn't know who he was. He won the league for us. Fair play. You're gonna have your ups and downs when you're champions, you know. But finding that consistency is the main thing for us. Because for me, we beat Arsenal, beat Real Madrid, and beat Villa with clean sheets. So how come we can do it in them games? I think.
JK, you just disappeared. You might have to repeat what you said. JK, you need to repeat what you said when you said after you said we beat Arsenal and Real Madrid. You disappeared into the abyss.
You just added that on.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Hear me now, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was just saying the concentration levels in them games compared to the other games like Brentford, Chelsea, and Man City, 2 different worlds. So what's happening? Why the manager can't do the same concentration levels in 2 games against Villa and Madrid, then against Man City, we're like fucking dilute, like proper messed it up. So I don't understand the difference between them games, how we can just drop like that. And that's for me the problem this season. Some games the players decide to turn up, some they don't. I can't say whose fault is that. Is that the manager's fault or the player's fault?
I mean, like I said, the manager, that's my question. This is just becoming manager versus players. I need you, JK, to tell me exactly what the manager needs to do because he's in control. He needs to tell the players what to do. And if those players doesn't do it, he needs to have the gravitas to bench him or not even bring him into the team at all. So it's either you could do what the manager wants or you can't. And the manager has to come with something. What do you think the manager should come up with to be able to fix this? Because saying that he needs to fix it is doing nothing. Everybody's been saying fix it since I don't know when.
Well, for me, it's as simple as this, bro. Like, he's the manager. He needs to play the manager's role. You know, he's the boss at the end of the day. Like Jurgen Klopp, he walked around like he's the boss. And he did that, you know. With Slot, he walks around. He's got this demeanor that he's a boss. Yeah. I think sometimes he's too precautious. He's a very cautious guy. You don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Let it go a bit wild and that. He has to play like he's the boss. And the team reflects that. And we don't play like we're fucking champions. We're playing like wimps. And how has that come? Like, how are we playing like wimps against Chelsea, Brentford, City? We're letting them score fucking goals all the time. It was so fucking, it's embarrassing for me. So for me, Slot needs to get into the head. Whatever he did in that Villa and Real Madrid game that week, we had 2 home games because our away form has been fucking diabolical. And that's been the problem all season, our away form. Totally. We beat Burnley away and we beat Frankfurt away. That's it, I think.
Yeah, Irishman.
That's what it is.
Irishman. Same, man. I need to hear what he needs to do. What in your mind, what do you, because we hear fix it, and I heard you say fix it. What do you think he should do to fix it in your football mind?
I'm not going to 3 at the back. I'm certainly not going to 3 at the back. You've only got 3 centre halves.
We can't do it.
We don't do 3 at the back. Look, for some people don't give a shit what he does now. I mean, we got people slagging off Conor Bradley now. Actually slagging off Conor Bradley in the chat. I mean, what the hell has Conor Bradley ever done to get slagged off? The guy's a good footballer.
He just gets injured. That's all.
He's gotten injured.
Don't slag him off.
He didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, he didn't do it on purpose.
No, he's just injury prone. I'm not slagging him off.
No, but there's people in the chat were slagging him off, calling him trash, and saying he needs to get out of the club. All this kind of nonsense.
What? That's ridiculous.
So, yeah, I honestly, Quasi, I don't have an answer for you, mate. I don't have an answer because I think he's tried various things now. It's not as simple as like if everything is on the manager when we lose, then everything is on the manager when we won. We don't have any good players. If it's all his fault when we lose, there's apparently nothing he'll do is going to work. So I don't know. He's got issues now. He's got major issues now with no Verts. I think Isaac needing to get into this team maybe 7 or 8 games ago. We might be in a slightly different scenario, but he's just a goal scorer. He's not going to, come in and fix everything in the middle. I don't know, because I really can't tell you what the difference between what we were doing before and what we're doing now is in terms of mentality, because it was the Man United game for me, really. That was just like, I don't know if you have tag rugby, if you know what tag rugby is. It's rugby, but you're not allowed to tackle people. It was like that. It was like they were playing tag football.
Yeah.
It was nobody's allowed to no slide tackles, none of that. No fight, no heart, no commitment, no energy. And that comes from the players. There's a management structure, but on the pitch, that comes from the players as well. Don't tell me it doesn't. Those are the guys out there that should be leading. This is your leadership group, your leaders, all of that.
No.
So it comes from above. If the manager if they don't trust the manager, if they don't not trust, if they don't feel that he's communicating his ideas to them properly, then that's the issue. That's the issue there. And the only thing then is to change. I reckon if we gave the guy a year, he'd probably have it back, and but you're not going to get a year in football. You're not going to get a year. I'm not saying give him a year. I'm just saying if he was given the time, he probably would. But in football, he ain't going to get it.
Right.
I think it needs to change, almost a reset, basically, of mentality. And I think, maybe saying to a couple of players, and it's definitely not as simple as, bench this guy and we'll get better. But if you do bench Salah, it sends a message to him, to everybody. I'm all out of ideas for what this man can do, Quasi, really, because it doesn't look like football on the pitch.
Yeah,
it just looks like guys out there trying to figure something out on their own. I'm not afraid to say I have no idea, absolutely no idea what he can do.
Right.
I'm not a coach. I'm not a tactical guy. I'm not a coach. I just know what I see, and to me, I just see a team that's kind of worryingly looks checked out. Some of the newer boys don't, obviously, but I just think McAllister, Virgil, Salah are 3 of the biggest components to our team. Robbo and Ali after that, and they just don't seem at the races this year at all, especially McAllister. Virgil's starting to look a bit human now. Mistakes are creeping in, and Mo just isn't. Mo of old. I mean, he's still getting by a little bit, but he's not the same thing. So
can't find his feet. So that
I think this team it's a team that's still growing old together a little bit, Some of these guys, I don't know if the hunger is there, the motivation is there. after winning at one last year. I kind of thought, a couple of those guys would leave with Klopp. It would have been kind of the right kind of timing, go out with him. But
yeah,
I think to me it looks like they've lost a bit of the hunger and that desire to get you over the line. It was worrying because you can't really flick a switch on that one, There isn't really.
This is the thing, though. So, before I continue, big up to Ashley Rasso. Thank you for being a new subscriber, man. Appreciate you. Of course, we are, hindsight is 2020, and being an armchair coach is easier than actually be on the ground. But the thing that is frustrating for me, Irishman, just like you, the Man U game turned me into the dark side. So if you're watching Star Wars and when Anakin went into the dark side, that's basically what the Man U game did for me. You've not been playing well for a while. You decide to take a vacation. Cool. Everybody deserves one. Maybe you come back refreshed. And we playing our fierce number one rival at home. If it was away, I could have given him more time and said, you know what, it's our away game, Man U stepped up. But this was our home, and we concede in 66 seconds. And we lost. It's not like we play well and Man U got lucky. The manner we lost was lack of respect for everybody, including to Man United, even if though they don't deserve it. You still have to respect your opponent, regardless of who they are. And the goals that was conceded was just outright disrespected or unforgivable. So right now, we cannot give them any excuse. That's why my title is saying no room for points drop anymore. If we are saying we can win the league, or some people say even coming in second would be okay, we cannot drop any points. Number two, people who are thinking that, he's going to win the Champions League the way he's playing are in cuckoo land. And don't invoke the 2005 thing. A tournament is a whole different kettle of fish. You might get lucky and you might not. And don't assume that we are PSG and, PSG, January, they turn it around and then they won the league. Yeah, their league, they can win their league by losing first half of the season. Yeah, lose half of the season and come and win the first half of the season, the second half of the season. You can't do that at the Premier League. People keep saying Premier League is the best league in the world, but yet they keep saying, we could turn it around. There's too many games. Arsenal and City can go on a tear. We've seen it before. Liverpool have done it before. Leicester City has done it before, people. So assumption is the mother of all what? I'm not going to give that a word of, we're going to do it. No. Do it now. Consistency begins now. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Do it now. Show us something. Give us something to believe in. He is not. He's talking too much. This whole Dutch honesty BS. There's no leadership in the squad. It seems to me they showed up to play Madrid and then went back to their shell again. And I'm going to be honest. Some people criticize me. Aston Villa didn't play that well at Anfield. Aston Villa was missing the ball left and right. Every time they touch the ball, they loses it. And number two, Unai Emery played into our hands. He's the only manager who rode up in Anfield and decided that I'm going to not even go at him. I'm not going to do what everybody did. I'm going to do my way, which for him also hasn't been working because Aston Villa is not playing as well as the last 2 seasons since he's been there. So people, don't get it tweeted. Aston Villa did not play well. Every time they touch the ball, they lose. They made a couple of good opportunities where if it was any other team, we are looking at 2-2 because the goalkeeper also made some world-class savings. Am I lying? Now, against Real Madrid, yes, we showed up. But then after Real Madrid, the manager forgot that, City was sitting on the sideline learning their lesson, because last year City did not learn something. This year City said, okay, you beat him again and you come into my crib again. I'll be waiting for you. And we didn't do anything. We just roll up in there trying to do the same thing without any plan. That if it doesn't work, okay, well, I'll be our next option. If it works, should we keep going or should we do something else so that we catch them off guard? We had no plan. And from the beginning of this season, I've been told not to bring, what happened in January. I'll bring from what happened this preseason. The entire preseason, if anybody has time, go back and look at the preseason games and you will see that this team had no plan. And we came into this season with no preparation. Yes, thank God we lost the Community Shield because of the so-called juju that's around the Community Shield, that whoever wins does not win the league, right? Right now, we should have won the, maybe there's a reverse effect right now. We should have won the Community Shield so that we could be playing better. But this season, I'm not gonna talk about January. Starting preseason to now, JK, does it look like we were prepared?
We haven't looked great since the PSG Newcastle week.
I'm told not to bring that. Don't bring that. I'm talking about preseason.
It hasn't been great. Preseason, it was okay. Yeah, but I don't really, for me, preseason is stretch your legs, make sure everyone's ready for that first week of the Premier League. I can't really remember the results, but all in all, bro, we won the first 5, luckily. And we thought, yeah, that luck's going to run out sometime, and it did. So this season's not been great, 100%, so the problem is with the mentality of the players, for me, what Brian was saying in that way, where if you're a boxer and you go into a ring and you're sort of half-hearted, a bit scared of your opponent, you're gonna get battered. Yeah. And that's like football as well. So you got to go in the ring like Mike Tyson, we ain't been doing that.
Yeah, but Irishman, we can't lose any points moving forward to come third or second. But I'm looking at this team saying from preseason, it looks like we are not prepared. We don't have any injury. Happens to everybody. No one is ever 100% for a whole season. Sometimes you are not even 100% the entire season, but you have to make it work. How do we make this work? Like right now, Bradley is injured. Frimpong is injured. Wirtz, I think, is just fatigue. He'll be back next week. How does this manager make what we have right now work, knowing that, and I'm sure you agree with me because you said it, that you don't even see what this guy is doing. To me, there's no preparation. It looks like he was not prepared for this season.
By prepared, I mean, if you, you go back to the preseason, we only had the 2 games. I didn't think we looked undercooked.
Uh-huh.
An awful lot of people were talking about it's too many players, too many new players, and that's becoming a bit of an issue now. I don't think underprepared. I don't think he had worked out the best way for us to play, but that you were only going to get that with getting someone like Florian Wirtz being such an important part of the team. Giving him 8-10 games in the Premier League to see how it works, and it doesn't seem to be able to work in his desired system. Or is that just because we're losing games? He wants a stronger midfield, that he's just moving them out to the left. That to me is very worrying. Yeah, it doesn't, I'm not saying underprepared, but I would definitely say that we look like we don't know. We definitely clearly don't know the best way to get the best out of these players. I still think the Isak thing is a big issue. I know he's played for us, but to my mind, he's barely kicked the ball for us, Isak.
Yeah.
Because when he did come back, then it was an international break, and then he was out, then another international break. So we haven't seen him play 8 games in a row, starting every game.
Yeah.
I think you might see something slightly better then, but the manager could be gone by then. I definitely think he didn't know how Florian Wirtz is going to work out. And I think we would all definitely like to see that presentation, that video. whatever way, the conversation he had with Florian Wirtz, where Florian Wirtz said, he told me where, he explained to me how he saw me fitting into the team. He explained to me, showed me all that. That really, I'd love to see that. I would love to see what the manager said, what that was supposed to look like, what the plan was, and how close to that did we get? How far away from it have we gone? Because if you start, that's what, at the start of the season when it was starting to turn a little bit, he was like, what do you think you should do? What do you think you should do? I said, he should stick to what he's doing. He should stick to his ideas. Because if you have an idea and you have a plan and it's properly worked out, stick with that. Don't just throw it out the window the second things start going a little bit wrong. And he hasn't. He's clearly done that. I have no problem with that. But it hasn't worked and he hasn't switched it around. And just the fact that he had to move Wirtz out in the middle was another bit of an alarm bell to me, because that clearly wasn't the idea from the start. And it just says it's not working out for him through the middle. It just tells you that. So I'd say there's been some tough meetings. I mean, Hughes, these kind of guys, they'll make the decision when the decision needs to be made, but they can't be looking at this thinking, I think he may have already kind of potentially lost his job already, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think they may have made a decision that he's not the guy long term, but that doesn't mean they're going to sack him tomorrow. I mean, after a run of games like this, that could easily have happened, where they're like, we're not sacking him tomorrow, but he's he's finished, and we'll do it at the right time. But it is absolutely disgusting to watch. The football has never been nice. I don't like the way he plays football. This kind of football is good. Yeah, it's not great. It's boring. It's boring football.
It's boring, man. It's boring.
It all is, I think that those games you're talking about at the end of the start of this season, all those last minute winners, they weren't boring, but we're not an attractive team to watch. We're not expecting overly pretty, stylized football in this modern day Premier League, because it's a very physical, pacey, powerful league, more than it ever has been. So you're not going to get a tiki-taka Barcelona, but I'd like to see more attack and flair, a little bit of invention, because we've got the players to do it. We've got to, they've got the players to do it. And it's just, it's very sad to see that, for the first time in our lives, we've been able to go out and spend this kind of money and bring in players like Wirtz and Isak, and we're getting served up kind of slop. It's not really the football you'd be expecting. So
thing is as well,
he hasn't connected with me. He hasn't connected with me at all, Fozzie. I like the guy, I like the guy. I have massive respect for him, for what he's done.
Right.
I like him. He's our manager. He's great, but I've never really connected with his football. It's never really excited me that much. So I won't be devastated if he has to move on. But it's just be careful what you wish for. Like we were saying the other day, it's who you bring in.
I'd rather it works out for him, but you know what I mean? But for me, he's so adamant in the way he plays football that it drives me nuts that he can't control games of football. I think Rasta Crab said about 5 minutes ago in the chat about we can't control the game by possession-wise. We don't have the ball no more. When you compare it to last season, Diaz had the ball all the time. Gakpo, Salah, we were always having the ball. Hence why the opposition couldn't score against us. This season is open fucking, it's Christmas sales already, we're so open, giving the ball away, not having the ball in games as well. We can't keep the ball longer than 3, 4, 5 seconds. Diaz kept the ball for 10 days if you wanted. You know what I mean? Got back into shape.
He just never did it
from there. And for me, that's what we're not doing this season, where we needed a winger. We were 3 players short this season. If we're going to go for the transfer window wise, a winger, a DM, and a centre back would have been perfect. For me, a winger isn't really always there to score goals and assist goals. Sometimes he has to do the donkey work of keeping hold of the ball and just running around like a headless chicken for a few moments, so the team can get back in shape. And that's I think Slot is not using his brain enough for me. When you use your brain in football, you could be a small guy, but you can beat a team made of giants. Why? Because you use your brain. And I don't think he does that enough for me. He don't use his brain where he watches the game and he don't make quick decisions to think, you know what, let's do this. And I don't understand it because he's got a big team there with all got iPads and they're all studying the game. And I don't understand why they can't just see the basic stuff of a football match where they say, you know what, we're getting battered on the right. Let's do something there. Let's change it up a bit or whatever. And that is using your initiative in football. And because you're champions, that should be automatic for me in your blood. Like, this is how we're going to play, and that's how we're going to do it. You know what I mean?
But that's why I'm kind of disagreeing with K-Mike about, these players not good enough. This player. No, we have the players that are good enough. It's the manager doesn't know how to use them properly. Even if they are not good enough, you could make a way for them to be adequate enough to finish a season. We did that with last year and won the league. I mean, how many people were ready to sell Nunes when the season was over? Was he good enough for Liverpool? 99% of Liverpool fans said no. There's a couple people in there too. Even Diaz, people wanted out. But he made it work. So that tells me what's going on this year. This year, he doesn't have a plan. He thought he could just replace those players that were left, RIP Jordan. But he didn't have a plan. Right now, I'm worried for Isak to even start playing, because when Isak was gone and Ekitike played, Ekitike had maybe 2 good games. If that be. Because all he did was run. There was nothing for Ekitike to do to say that, wow, we are building around this young kid and he's going to be a problem. Now, Isak, you have to fight tooth and nail to get your position back. No. Right now, when Isak comes back, I'm worried that he's going to get injured again. Because why? All he's going to do is run around, doing nothing. Just running, and the ball is on the left side and is on the right side. And then when whoever is overlapping or whoever is about to cross the ball, he turns around, nobody's in the box. So that's what I'm looking at it. I said, this man, you had enough to show me you could do something. But what you're trying to do is not fully gelling. And if we keep trying, it's going to work. No. And I heard somebody give me an excuse. Oh, Lord have mercy. He said, look at Amorim. You see, it's working. It's not working. And then in Manchester United, they thought they were going to win. It's not working. That 3-4-3 at Amorim's been using it for 18 months. It's not working. When they come up against a good team, look how much they are open. So this manager needs to find something else. We have no room for many more mistakes. No room. We cannot be dropping points. Like, for 10 games straight, we can drop points. I don't want to hear, that was a good draw, though. No. The opportunity to have a good draw is gone because you've been losing so many times.
We ain't drawed all season.
You see what I mean?
Rather win or lose.
I was just I was looking at Notts Forest setup that they play under Dyche.
4-5-1.
So they play 4-5-1, but they play a really compact midfield.
Oh, it's going to be
they have Tangar, who's mainly a defensive midfielder, but he can score goals. Elliot Anderson, who's also a defensive midfielder and also can score goals. Ndoye, who's really pacey winger. Morgan Gibbs-White, we all know about. And also Dominguez, who's also he's more of a wide midfielder. He's not really a winger.
Yeah.
But they can literally swamp our midfield. And if we play who we think we're going to play, who's going to be Gravenberch next to McAllister.
Okay. As you saying it, K-Mac and everybody else, help me build this squad real quick. So Alisson Becker, they say he's training. You guys think he's coming back?
Yep.
No, he won't play. He won't play.
He won't?
I think he'll play. Because Mohamed Ashwin, he's let too many goals in, man. Even for his international team.
That's not his fault, though.
Yeah, I think we need Alisson back quick time. Like, he must have been resting a lot in the last week's international duty and that. So he's sort of ready. He's been training 2 weeks. So the manager says he's sort of ready to play in the press conference today. So
why do you say Irishman? Are we all agreeing on this, or K-Mark is right?
I think Ali would be back.
Okay, so Ali's back. We have Konate and Virgil. Left back, do you guys think it's going to be Kirkers or Robo?
It'll be Robbo.
I think Kirkers. I think Robertson hasn't been training.
He hasn't?
No.
He's back in training. He missed yesterday for a funeral. He had a family funeral
yesterday.
yesterday.
Okay.
And so he's back, but he's back in training today.
Yeah.
So I think he is this sort of predicted team or what we would do?
Predicted and what we would do. I mean,
that's both.
Yeah.
I think
probably not
just about Carcass maybe. I don't know. That's a tough call. Left back is tough because Robbo, like Songs is saying.
Okay, let's look.
Big week for them. Carcass too.
What's the chat say? Big up to Fuzzy. He's in the building.
Bless up, Fuzzy.
Big week for Carcass, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They both have big breaks. So
yeah.
That's a tough one. I actually don't know. I don't know. I couldn't predict who he's going to start. I would start Robbo though, if he's ready.
Kirk gets it for PSV. Yeah.
Okay. So
Robbo.
How do I do this? Oops. Sorry. I'm learning this new program here. Robinson, where are you at, Robinson?
Have you paid for this program?
What's that?
If you haven't paid for this, can you send me the link?
Yeah, Fazi put me on. I'll show you. I sent you the link. So the two pivot. Well, let's go to this guy right here, which started the debate because K-Mac said he's trash.
I didn't say he's trash.
That's why you said K-Mac. That's why you said. Just say yes. Just say yes. Just say yes, K-Mac. Go with the flow. Get with the flow. Who do you guys think is going to be there?
Isn't it funny as well, Brian? Because we talked about Bradley, and you were like, "What's wrong with Bradley?" And I said, he's always injured, and then he got injured.
It is worth. No, with him, I thought some grown young player, but it is because even Slot said it in that thing a month ago. He said what does Bradley have to do? He said stay fit.
Stay fit to help.
Stay fit.
Mm-hmm.
And Frimpong, like you mentioned earlier, Frimpong basically has never been injured before in his whole career.
I know
he's never had a serious injury till these two hamstrings in the space of a month. Never got injured in Germany, never got injured in Scotland.
Even in England when he was there before he went. Because he's a city boy, isn't it?
Different kettle of fish, innit? Playing in England.
True. Who do you guys think? Is he going to put Szoboszlai there or Joey G? Or Ramsey? I mean,
I'd go with Szoboszlai. I'd put Szoboszlai in.
All right, let's see where Szoboszlai is. I need to put.
He's just keeping Gomez there to keep, just in case Kanate and Virgil can't play. Gomez will be the answer. That's it. So you ain't going to risk him playing him at right back, I think.
Mm-hmm. And then the two, McAllister.
I think McAllister's probably going to play where Bradley is, and Curtis Jones will probably come in then.
Let me switch to play. Yes.
He hasn't played Curtis Jones as a 10 this season, has he?
What's up?
He hasn't played Curtis as a 10 this season.
Kirkers?
Or isn't at an advanced state. He's not played him in that role.
Oh. Yeah. Where is Curtis Jones? Mr. Jones.
Did he have an ACL?
Who had an ACL? Frimpong's a hamstring.
No, before. Did he have an ACL? I must have been looking at. I remember looking at someone about 2 weeks ago, and I think they'd missed 4 games in their whole career.
That's Frimpong.
That's Frimpong.
I think one of them was like a cold.
All right, so Verts is injured, so that means Gakpo will start.
That's actually not too bad that Cody's in, because we could probably do with him.
Yeah, this team is gonna be physical. He will need that physicality. Salah on the right. Anybody objection to that?
No.
And then Ekitike start. So you want to see something cool, K-Mac?
I think he'll start Isaac.
That's nice.
Yeah, this thing is so cool, man. You could even change the cameras. You could.
I want the link.
You could.
Yeah, that's cool. I could definitely use that for my reviews.
You know,
that's nice.
I'm still learning.
You know what's really interesting? That's what we do most of the game.
Yeah.
Just stand there.
You know, so let me bring the camera in. So usually this is how we're supposed to, but I see we don't set up this way. This guy is always here. This guy is always there. When this guy is trying to bomb, he has to bomb through here. And that's always, I think, the problem has always been. And then these two, they will be, look at the, you know, here by themselves because everybody's over here.
Yeah, I know. The only thing I will say about this game is with the setup that you've got. Can you go back to the tactics?
Yeah,
the team.
And like Songs is saying in the chat there, Dom is only 1 yellow off his suspension.
Yeah.
Well,
what do you want to change here, Mike? So
was Bradley as well, by the way.
But yeah, we've got 7 games in 22 days.
I know. What I will say about this setup though is, what you have in this team now though is you have a guy that can transition the ball out of the defense, as in Szoboszlai.
Yeah. So
if you want to drop him into the defense more,
so
then you have a better back three there because you've got a guy that can do a bit more transition. But the only problem is Gravenberch isn't great at getting the ball and passing it through the lines to Salah. And I will also mention that defensively, we would be a bit stronger because Curtis Jones naturally gravitates to space. And for some reason, he seems to be the guy that seems to fill in the midfield when they all go missing.
Yeah, so that's why I brought him here.
That's a good thing. Like having Curtis Jones in the team is a really good thing. Like,
yeah, he can hold the ball.
That's something I've wanted for a long time. And McAllister, the biggest problem with McAllister this season, he doesn't get the ball that much. Like he hasn't really been getting the ball that much. I think he's had 300 passes all season that he's completed.
Yeah.
So maybe having him higher up might actually help with him passing the ball more.
Holding the ball. So that if Jones is going to come here, where will McAllister be in any other space? Because if they are like this, that's nothing. They can't do anything.
No, McAllister's over on the left all the time. He goes into that like left 10 and gets inverted way when he plays.
Right here?
Yeah. And
so right there, that's a problem.
Ekitike, Cody, and McAllister are all be on top of each other.
Because they're all going to be right here.
They all play in that zone.
Yeah, they're going to be right here because he likes drifting.
It's so annoying.
So if we go to this.
And you can also throw Robbo in there as well, mate. Because
yeah, that's why he's here.
Gets up there as well, and he'll be in the way.
Robbo is right here. He's on the left. So this is what happens when usually we play.
Yeah, you're right.
See? And then when they do is if the guy gets the defender gets the ball here, pass it here, long it right here.
But what you have got is you've got Curtis Jones, who'll naturally drop back. He'll naturally drop into that position.
And he runs in late as well, Jones.
Yeah, he does.
He's good at that. Okay. He needs to do that a bit more. Like, I want to see Jones now. Like he's going to get a chance. Wirtz ain't playing. To cement a place in this team where, like I always say, when you're playing in England, every team needs a British player in that team in the first 11. Steven Gerrard was the guy, just a British player who knows what football's all about in England. Yeah. And for me, Jones has to do that role now. Like, come on, lad. You've been a long time at Liverpool, and it's about time you showed what the team are lacking, that British player in the team. You know, so that's his responsibility.
I don't think it's his fault, JK. Like, Jones has been great for the last 2 seasons. It's just the manager just continuously wants to play McAllister. Just no matter how bad he is, he just wants to play him.
Like, I think Jones has improved, no doubt. He's the Michael Petit Jones, but I can see him in games this season where he's come in and he's just done the simple thing good. So, and I think sometimes you just need that in a player, you know what I mean? Jones can read the game as well. I've seen him drop into the back 4 sometimes and sweep up. I see him do more this season. So, yeah, for me, Jones, if he's going to come in, try to run the game a little bit, you know what I mean?
But if you look at this, right, we said 4-5-1 with your position. So that means there's always space for if we drift to the left side, which we usually drift, and they get to start the ball on the right on their left side, and they just go long. Look how this guy is wide open on the right on our left side. No, of course, 9 is going to push up and support to take the Virgil out of the game or Konate out of the game. Because this is how they're going to set up. They're going to crowd every position. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be so ugly. People going to be so frustrated because Sean Dice knows how to frustrate Liverpool, man.
All they need to do is what Palace did.
This guy
all they need to do is what Palace did. And if you look at that formation,
yeah,
all they do is put their 3 attackers right up against our 3 defenders.
Mm-hmm.
And if one of them wins the ball or one of our defenders heads the ball out, they've still got 3 midfielders.
Yeah, man. So
we haven't.
Because the thing is, if we play compact, we can frustrate them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
give them the ball. Because if you give them the ball, they will not know what to do with the ball.
No. The Curtis Jones thing.
They're still Forest. They're not prime AC Milan or anything. They're still just Nottingham Forest.
Mate, I know, but they all look like prime AC Milan right now.
When they play this, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So I've just sent you a screenshot of why Curtis Jones is important.
Oh, there it is.
Have a look at Curtis Jones. He's on an island on his own. He is the most progressive forward passer in the Premier League and the highest forward pass completion rate guy at 91%.
Yeah.
He is exactly what Liverpool need right now because we don't get the ball to our forwards enough. And unfortunately, Wirtz doesn't do it. Wirtz just doesn't do it for us. So you need Curtis Jones.
Yeah, what's the name is that? Trilla said, will I be content
and
with
also look where Elliot Anderson is, by the way. That's also a worry.
Yeah, Anderson's I think he's number 1 at forward passes as well. So that's what he does.
And Sangaré, look where Sangaré is. They've got 2 of their guys in there, right at the top. Yeah.
I mean, I want to see something different. I mean, I'm bound to support the team with whatever the managers put out, but I want something different. Show me something like for the first time in Liverpool. I want to see Liverpool break down a stubborn team.
By 5 goals. By 5 goals. You know what I mean?
It's not even the goals. Even if you beat them by 1 goal, I just want to see that break them down to the point where we get it. The goalkeeper becomes, what's his name? Courtois all of a sudden. You see what I mean? That's always been our problem. A team that is stubborn, we can't break him down. So if we can break them down, I'll be like, okay, maybe the manager has figured something out. Because now, if you look at it, and everybody has been making this point on social media, all our players balled out this international break. They played extremely, extremely well, right? Sad for Hungary for not making it to the World Cup. And Nigeria. Their jollof is not strong enough. But Irishman, man, looking at this, I know you were expecting Sondai's football to happen. I don't care what people say. It wins for him. I mean, he almost went to Euro one time, right? He saved Burnley for a long time. And the funny thing is when they decided to play pretty football, they got relegated. This match, I want to see us break a team down. Even if we score 1 goal or 2 goals, I want to see us just creating good passes, work for the strikers. This is actually, okay, in Lame's term, I want us to work for the strikers. What are you looking for, Irishman?
They'll let us do that. They'll want us, they'll want to just hit us. I mean, that's why if you look at those progressive passes, that's about a team that wants to go direct early and often. That's it. Elliot Anderson, don't hang around. Bang. First chance he gets, they'll go forward. You know, we could play into their hands. It is very simply put, the kind of football that we've been having problems with for a long time. Now, maybe we kind of willed that into existence a little bit, but it is very much the narrative is Sean Dyche, he'll have the perfect setup to give this Liverpool team, you know, what for. So I would be expecting us, to have a lot of the ball and them just try and pick us off and hit us long and then dominate aerially. So all the things that we're bad at. So I really don't. You've got to. I think with the team you're putting, I'm starting Isak. I'm not starting Katika. I'm starting Isak.
Damn.
And we've got to make those chances pay. But like the lads have been pointing out, I mean, Ekitike had a game where he touched the ball 9 times or something like that.
Yeah.
Isak's had similar games, and we've got a creative master in Wirtz. You know, talk about being able to hold on to the ball. He's the guy that should be able to hold on to the ball, create with the ball. None of it's coming off. So I don't really see why all of a sudden back at Anfield we're going to spark into life. I don't see it. Again, it might be a moments game. It could be, if we can get an early goal in this game, you know, we can beat these 3-0. They can come, they're Forest, they're still Forest. They can show up and have a bad night or a bad afternoon, and we can walk away with a handy 3-1 win. But if he gets his shit right, they'll enjoy playing against us. He won't be worried about going to Anfield. They've got big players. You know, every team in the Premier League now has got a player that can hurt you. Morgan Gibbs, White, we've seen it before. They've got players that can hurt us. So I'm not really expecting somebody to come back in and just flick the switch. But I'd like to see, like JK said, I'd like to see us just score a few goals in a game. You know, just to look dangerous for more than 2 seconds, look dangerous for a half an hour. Well, like, I can't remember the last time we pasted a team. You know, it's just bits and pieces all the time.
Yeah.
Like you said, I want to see a game where the opposition goalkeeper is man of the match. You know, we scored 2, we saved 7. You know, that's what I want to see. We haven't done that in so long now. And that's fine when you got 2-0 up after, you know, you want to lock a game down, control a game. But I just want to see us play with, because you got to have a manager there, like, get it to the point where the players are going, look, this boy won us a league last year and we're about to get him sacked. So up your game, you know. But I think he might be getting to that stage. I don't think he's lost the dressing room, but I think it might be getting to that stage now where they're pressing the nuclear option on shit in terms of motivation. There's not much further to go from here. But I'm not overly confident. I think we can beat these guys, but I'm not overly confident at all, Quasi.
This is bleak. This is dark.
Can I jump on that with a couple of things?
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest got 4 points off Arnie Slot last season. Okay.
Different manager, though.
Yeah, I know it's not a different team, mate. Not a different team. And they still play pretty much the same formation, by the way.
That's true.
Look, this team could be Arnie Slot's Achilles heel, if I'm completely honest. They've got a lot of Groks. We don't play well against Groks. Sean Dyche has actually got them into some kind of form recently. Morgan Gibbs writes on the back of 3 goals in 3 games, I think. So he's on a bit of a roll. One of their central midfielders is now probably going to go to the World Cup now, Elliot Anderson. So he's on a bit of a roll. Their central defence are horrible, are absolutely horrible to play against. And we don't have anybody who could really give them any kind of game as a striker. We don't. Like, Alexander Isak isn't 100% fit, but I do get where Brian's coming from. He's probably the best player to play up against them because he'll give them a bit of a battle. XTK, not really sure. Like, I mean, he's got 1 goal in 8 games for Liverpool, which isn't great. Like, since the Frankfurt goal, and the Frankfurt goal was kind of just a big lump up into the half, and he just ran with it. and fly past the goalkeeper. He didn't actually do much for it apart from run. We haven't scored a goal. Just what Bryce said about scoring an early goal. We haven't scored a goal early than the 15th minute in one game this season, and that was against Everton. That's it. That's Liverpool this season. Like, we haven't scored an early goal against anybody apart from Everton. And that was in the 10th minute, I think. And that was obviously the Gravenberch goal. Our three most dangerous players right now this season are Ekitike, Cody Hapko, and Gravenberch.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty bleak, if I'm completely honest. And we only got a draw against them at their ground because of a Darwin Núñez equaliser in the last second of the game, if you remember. Otherwise, we'd have lost that.
Yeah.
They're not a good team to play against the way we are. What I want to see with Liverpool is I want to see Liverpool start fast and go direct fast. First 20 minutes. Stop arsing around, passing the ball left and right and left and right and left and right. Like, that's all we've done. Like, our four highest passes
is from
in
Virgil
the
and
entire
Konate.
Premier League season are Virgil van Dijk,
And Konate.
Nate, Gravenberch, and Dominic Szoboszlai. And everybody else is about 300 passes behind them. And that's how sad it is. And the people behind them is Mamadashvili and Alisson. Like, our wing backs don't even pass the ball that often anymore. Our strikers don't pass the ball that often. Like,
because the strikers don't even get the ball.
It's so weird. Like, it's so weird right now how we play football. It's like Liverpool's supposed to be like pass and move. Like,
exactly. Finally, somebody say what I want to say. The players get the ball and they're standing there watching Virgil to pass the ball. And Virgil's holding the ball for 50 seconds for no reason. But I wanted to answer a few questions that was posed, right?
Sorry, I did a bit of a dive there, but it's pretty grim. I'm sorry.
Nah, it is. Somebody said they don't understand why Man said give Forrest the ball. Let me educate you, my brother who was hating on Ghana. If you can break a team down, you give him the ball, which means that they will open up. And then you use their strength against them. That means when they make a mistake, you hit them with the counterattack. Almost the same thing that City did to Liverpool. When they couldn't break us down, what did they do? They give us the ball. We give the ball to Konate and they block Virgil. And then Konate has no idea what he's doing. And they get the ball. And guess what happened? They are in front of our net. Forrest can pass the ball the way we can if we do it properly. That's if we do Liverpool ball. So, meaning they will make mistakes. That means when they make a mistake, their defensive structure at the time will be open up. And then you take advantage of that. Hence the reason why I say, give them the ball, you sit back. It doesn't matter who you are, man. You just lost to everybody. How many losses have we had so far in this season? 6? The guy said we are Liverpool. You are Liverpool sitting behind Manchester United. What kind of Liverpool is that?
We've lost 8 in the last 11 games in all competitions.
This man said we are Liverpool. You are Liverpool sitting behind Man U. This is the Premier League, buddy. Say we are Liverpool. If you're Liverpool, you should be at the number 1 spot. And like Irishman said, we shouldn't be worrying about playing Forest. Right now, a lot of people are sitting here saying we will not even win.
You know what score I want? I want us to win 1-0. And
that's exactly what I'm saying.
To completely shut them out with good defensive work. You know, I want it to be a carbon copy of the Real Madrid game.
But see, that's Real Madrid opening up.
That was a 1-0. That was a 1-0, but that was a comfortable 1-0.
Yeah. But then you're going to play a team that's going to sit back. And they're going to give you the ball, which my brother here doesn't seem to understand how football works. And he said we are at Anfield and we should give somebody the ball. We did that against Chelsea and we beat them 2-1. And the only way they score a goal, that means the only way they scored the goal was they had to be perfect to score that one goal. So you have to understand football is not always playing pretty. You don't win by playing pretty. We tried that this season. Look where we're sitting, number 8. So, and then Mr. Rowe was saying that Anfield needs to come alive. They look like a funeral over there. That is not coming from Kwesi Bowl. That's coming from the Row T. He's the one who said Anfield is like a funeral service. I think Anfield is right, but they don't do it well enough.
We can't keep on relying on this. Like, oh, well, Liverpool haven't lost in like 22 games at Anfield. Like
record breaks
before this season. Like type scenario. Like, you know, like last season, the team that beat us at home was Nottingham Forest. Like this season, we've been beaten by Manchester United. Manchester United beat us at home. Like, we're not infallible at home now. And Crystal Palace also beat us.
Irishman, who's in money?
Bass player for the Stone Roses.
Oh,
yeah.
Sad.
I've got to go, guys. All right. I'll catch
Big
up.
up, K-Mac. Thank you so much for coming through, man. We are almost done.
1-0. We're going to win 1-0.
I would love that. I would love that.
Isaac.
Isaac needs to come up and shut.
There you go. That one's for you, Bri. Okay, 1-0, Isaac. All right.
There you go.
Isaac needs to score a goal so he can shut Zuberi up, man. Big up.
And it'll be an assist from the goalkeeper.
I don't think you're going to shut Zuberi up. Anyway.
See you later.
See you, man. We need Isaac to score. But the thing is, yeah, man, this manager needs to play a game that the strikers can actually enjoy playing, where they can have simple opportunities standing in front of the goalkeeper. And then we could say, hey, Isaac, Ekitike, take your chances, man. You can't be wasting all these chances. That's what I want to be saying. I don't want to be coming out here and we have top level strikers and we can't even create for them.
Exactly.
Could we get the 2 of them? Could we start 2 up front? Maybe.
Yeah, go 4-4-2. Why not? Go 4-4-2.
No, I mean tomorrow. I mean, not just going forward. I mean,
no. Tomorrow, yeah. Right now, hey, do anything that works. 4-4-2, 3-5-2, 2-5-5, whatever. Put both of them in there. Yeah, try them. Why not? Try them. Right now, the manager has no plan. Try something. It was Brendan Rodgers almost won the league doing the same thing. This brother used to change formation, like 10 formations in one game. You go 4-5-1, 3-5-2, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-2-1. Like, we almost won him a game. He had no defense. So I think
that Rodgers defense, man, my God, put years on me.
We shipped 50 goals that season.
Do you remember basically an opposition corner was a 50-50 chance of a goal against us?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't ever remember every time, like someone getting anything into the box, Lovren's confidence was shot, and it even carried over into obviously with the Klopp era.
Yeah.
If you remember the 3-3 game with Watford, I think we were 3-up or 3-1 up against Watford, and they just started getting corners, and they scored pretty much 2 in a row. It felt like 2 in a row. We've gotten rid of a lot. Obviously, Virgil came in and kind of sorted all that out immediately. But you just don't want to get done by one of them tomorrow, and they'll look for it. I don't know if they've got a long throw guy. I suppose they probably will have a long throw guy as well. Everyone's got one of them now. So yeah, I just hope, like Ibu. Some people say Ibu only really turns it on for the big games. And this is a huge game, and they'll have a proper test. So Yeah, your friend in the chat is not agreeing with you at all.
He doesn't know football.
Agreeing with you at all, man.
Yeah, he doesn't know football. I'm not even gonna respond to that. People think that we've been playing pretty football all season, and they're sitting here talking about fire the manager, and he's talking about, well, you can't give him the ball. Do you know what counter attack football is? I will leave it at that. Yeah, City did the same thing at Arsenal, didn't they? Giving Arsenal the ball, and they almost won. Big up, Ants. I say, yeah, because he doesn't know football. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, man, because if we're gonna be playing, and this is what they're gonna do. We're gonna try to attack, they're gonna sit back, and they got pacey players, and they're gonna hit us with a counter attack. And we know, and you cannot tell me when was the last time Irishman or JK, you remember Liverpool breaking down a stubborn team. I'll wait.
Like Burnley, like 1-0 we won, but that was a penalty. So we didn't really break them down, you know what I mean? But hey, with the talent we've got, when you think about the players on that pitch, you think, like, why don't footballers dribble no more? That's the problem there. So if I'm seeing, like, when I used to play football and there was a team with like 6 in the defense, I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna just run at them, dribble past them, get a foul, maybe get past them and score. But it's just like with two, you know, I don't like football when I know what the next move is. You know what I mean? So like when I watch City play, I always know what they're going to do next. Yeah, I don't know what Slot never when we played them the other week, but I know what City are going to do, and I don't like that type of football. Hence why when I thought Wirtz is coming into the team, he's going to do things that are different. You know, he's going to just do little. Like,
that's why we said about Szoboszlai. We saw about what's the name, McAllister.
Like for me, Szoboszlai, like the thing with patience on new signings. Like look at Szoboszlai. This is his 3rd season. He's our best player this season. So sometimes it takes time, you know. And I think Wirtz coming in was the kick up the backside he needed because he was thinking his spot's gone because McAllister and Gravenberch were better midfielders last season. So for me, I just feel that we don't play crafty enough as well. In any football match, if you don't show the initiative from when that whistle blows, the game's going to get taken away from you. And that's been our problem.
When you're playing a team that is stubborn, right? One thing that I've seen City, because City also face the same type of teams, where stubborn players, their passes are quicker, and even if they have to dribble, they do it so fast the other team cannot recover. Right? Liverpool, we do the other. Even when Klopp was here, we get the ball, we pass side to side. Then in the 90th minute, all of a sudden we want to do something miracle, and we get hit on the counter attack.
Simple as.
You see what I mean?
Side to side. What's his name? Kanate and Virgil side to side. That's what we've been doing all season. Salah and Wirtz ain't had the ball as much as them too.
Yeah. So the part where, you know, like it was the last season when we played Chelsea. Chelsea was very energetic. They had, a lot of young players. We knew that if we try to go energy versus energy, we have made a lot of mistakes. So what did Liverpool do? Liverpool gave the ball to Chelsea at Anfield. A lot of people criticized Slot for it, but yeah, we came out with a W. And you know what they said? Oh, you were lucky. So Arne Slot goes to Etihad. And what does he do? Give the ball to City. And he compacted the midfield. That's the game that he didn't play any strikers. He compacted the midfield and had them, City to come at us. We beat them with a clean sheet. And then when you go, then the people start realizing what he was doing against Chelsea. The Chelsea goal was perfect. Like, Jackson was on the line. Like, VAR looked at that thing over and over just to make sure that he wasn't offside. Chelsea had ample of chances and nothing they did with it. None of it was threatened. When we played City at Etihad, City had ample of chances. It looked like scary chances, but nothing they did. And that's with Haaland. Haaland wasn't injured. He was in the game. He played the whole 90 minutes. I think he touched the ball twice. So there is a way to beat teams that are stubborn. A team that is stubborn, either you moving the ball quicker and you can't make mistake because as soon as you lose the ball, they're hitting you with a counterattack. Forest have very pacey players, right? And they have a very, I don't know, it's their striker back?
Should be.
He's been injured for a while.
Yeah.
You know, what's it? Sean Dice is not coming to Anfield to give the viewing. He is not giving EPL fans any entertainment. So if everybody's gonna be expecting a good game, you're gonna be upset. Mr. Rowe, you saying that Anfield is gonna be like a funeral? Well, this one is gonna be a double service funeral service because Sean Dice football is not there to entertain anybody. He's there to get result. He's there not to lose. He's there to make sure that he shuts down the home crowd and then make it messy. We already know that long ball is up, long throws are up. So guess what? Liverpool should be expecting that to happen. When we played, was it Brentford? Yeah. When we played Brentford, we were supposed to be anticipating long throws. And guess what happened? That's the first goal they scored. So this game, bro, it's going to be a long 90 minutes. Now, if Liverpool comes out with high energy, then I'm expecting us to do something that we haven't done in a long time, and that's to score. Now, I like what what's the name is saying here. Chiesa is the guy to spark a crowd into life. Chiesa do bring energy into the team.
Yeah.
He can dribble. He's not as fast as he used to be, but he is still quick off the line. I will start Chiesa. You guys already know right now, I will sub Salah, put Salah on the bench and start Chiesa. Isak, that's too early. I will start, what's the name? Ekitike. And the reason why I will start Chiesa is because Chiesa will be working for the striker. We've seen it.
Yeah.
He's not going to try to do something that he knows he can do. Now, will he take his chances? Of course. He's a forward. That's what he do. I will start Chiesa on the right, Ekitike up top, and Gakpo on the other side. McAllister behind him, or even Jones behind them. Guess what? The reason why is because Jones can hold the ball. And if he's going to hold the ball, like you were saying, JK, up top and get some fouls, you will get that with Jones because he knows how to hold the ball better than McAllister. I'm sorry. All you McAllister love it. Jones can hold the ball better than McAllister. And when we got McAllister, that's what we thought he was going to bring into Liverpool. Holding the ball properly, passing the ball well, and getting us fouls in front of the opposition ball. But it seems like the referees and McAllister have a beef, and every time he gets judo chop, they don't even call the ball a foul on him. But I will rather play Jones as a number 10, and then McAllister with Gravenberch, because Forest is not coming at Liverpool. If Forest are coming at Liverpool, then I'll switch it. Then you need Jones to hold the ball in the defensive side of the game.
But I'm not too worried about Forest. Like really, in every game, I'm not really worried because we're Liverpool, But for me, Forest, yeah, they're gonna play the Dyke way, but we're at home. By that United result, we've been sound at home.
Yeah.
So, and I think with considering our away form, we've got to make sure we get the job done against them and then PSV as well. The PSV game is important as well because of form. We need to start fucking scoring and playing well as a team. And I think the PSV game is that game where we can sort of switch it around a little bit, maybe play with Ekitike and Isaac up top.
Yeah.
So this week's very important for Slot because for me, it's like game by game now with him. I think the way fans are reacting, he ain't really got that much time.
People say, drastic change or radical change or whatever. Chiesa could be that radical change. Even if he plays 45 minutes. You see what I mean? Even
Well,
if
you're
Chiesa,
big.
go ahead, please, go ahead.
A big, what would you call it? A weapon or an Achilles heel, whichever way it's working, against highly now Forest. It's still Forest at Anfield, right? They have strengths, of course they do, but we should, no matter how badly we're playing, I still back us to beat them,
Right.
But predictability is a problem against a low block, well drilled defensive team. They love predictability. They love knowing that Cody Gakpo is going to cut inside and try and shoot or bend it. They know that Mo Salah is going to cut inside on his left. Now, if Mo or Cody cut in and connect, you ain't stopping it. It's going in, right? It's a goal. Mo can cut in on his left and bend one in. Cody can cut in on his right and bend one in. It can happen. They can hit the back of the net. But the defender has a pretty good idea what Cody Gakpo is going to do.
Yeah.
The same with Mo Salah. It's one of those things. If it comes off, it's unstoppable. But it's pretty damn predictable. So against a low block drill team, that to me is an issue. Chiesa brings unpredictability. You're not entirely sure what he's going to do, where he's going to go. Someone like Rio brings incredible unpredictability. He can go left, he can go right, he can cut inside, he can go to the byline, he can take you on. So that's the kind of stuff they don't like. I think they're going to like coming up against Gakpo and Salah because they know what they're going to do all day long. It's just trying to stop it. Trying to stop it is a different story. But yeah, up against these, you're talking about low blocks. Unpredictability is one thing. Width is another thing. If a team wants to sit in a low block, you have to get people that sit right on the touchline.
Yeah.
And drag them out and ask them, okay, do you want to stay and leave us free out here? Or do you want to come out and stretch your back line and open up some gaps?
Right.
Some of the little gaps in the middle. You know, those are things you can do. A lot of width, but the unpredictability factor of players like Chiesa and Rio is what can win you a game like this. Yeah, because that's what you need, because they aren't.
You don't know what they don't even know what they're gonna do.
Gakpo knows what he's going to do. Everyone knows what Gakpo
knows exactly.
Rio's going to size you up and go, left. Here's the space. I just like that Isak as well. Again, like Chris was saying, he's got a bit of flair, a bit of unpredictability about him. He can shoot from somewhere you wouldn't expect him. Ekitike is very good at shooting early. And by that I mean shooting 2 touches before most, and he'll dig out some weird little finish kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's someone like that as well, that he's not going to do what you expect him to do. So that's what we can introduce. Rio and Chiesa can come into this team, and they could have an impact tomorrow.
I totally agree. And that's why when people's talking about, oh, let's do a radical change, let's do a radical something, that is your radical right there. Rio, we bigged up Rio since the whole summer. Throw him in there. I mean, at this point, what else can go bad? Anybody in the chat. Throw Rio in there. Throw Chiesa in there. Let them play a half.
Yeah.
This is a home game. The crowd will cheer for them, right? They will get this invisibility. Salah and Gakpo can always come in. Those guys ain't going nowhere. We know what Salah and Gakpo are going to do, just like Irishman said. Throw in Chiesa and don't try to make them be when you see this, that annoying part with Slot is when he's out of ideas, he just throw all these guys in there and hope that it works. You see, last year it did work. This year everybody's onto him.
You can't, like, 4 changes in a game all in one go is fucking crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. 2 at a time, 1 at a time, and let that player get into the game.
Go in. Just these guys are not players that you said they're gonna keep getting playing time. No, this is something that nobody knows what they're gonna do. We don't know what they're gonna do. And get Rio in there. Start Rio tomorrow. Start Chiesa tomorrow. Throw everybody off, including the fans. We don't even know what's gonna happen. All we know is gonna be a high energy game, right? Because Ekitike or Isak will bring you that. And then you have natural wingers. And the one thing that I like about Chiesa is, as much as he's also that type of Mo Salah type of player, he's also a natural winger where he knows how to play as a regular, creator. The goals that he set out for Ekitike and Isak against Southampton, that's the type of player you need for your strikers. Because he was not thinking about himself. He got the ball, he worked hard, got the ball, and said, here, easy ball, put a ball in there.
It's as simple as that, Quasi, because for me, when you look at Slot's teams, none of them are to serve the dine. So you've got Ekitike there, you got Isaac there. They're not going to get no food.
Nope.
And that's why you'll see Isaac drop in pretty deep. Why? Because he's not even getting involved in the fucking game. So that's what happens when you play football. It's happened to me in games. Can't get the ball. No one's giving me the ball. So I'm thinking, fuck this. I'm going to the halfway line to get it. So
and that's the thing.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. You know, so tomorrow, yes, everybody say Gakpo and Salah is going to start tomorrow. We know that. Come on.
No, we know that.
If we know that, why do you think the opposition also know that? But we are saying everybody's been screaming about radical change. Change something. Do something different. You can't do something different and doing the same thing. That does not work. That's a definition of insanity. So I'm saying, I brought one. I said, let Forest get the ball. They can break us down. We will hit them on a counterattack. If people don't get
what you're saying on that. I know what you're saying on that one. In terms of if they have the ball, they will. But
they will make mistakes. Yeah. They will make mistakes.
We will want to possess the ball. We're at home. We're Liverpool. We will want to have possession.
Well, Irishman, after you score 2-3 goals, then you possess the ball. Right? You possess the ball, then you shut the game down. But if you possess the ball 85% of the time and you can break that team down and you are sustainable for a mistake and it seems like they're creating chances, all it takes is one lucky from them. I'll give people an example. Newcastle. The goals that Newcastle scored was all lucky goals. Yes, Keker should have been looking at the ball instead of getting dunked on, but still, it was simple ball. Just lob the ball into the 18 box and fight for it.
There you go.
That's all they do. And that's exactly what he's going to do tomorrow against us.
Yeah, exactly. The basic Sunday league.
Basic stuff. He's just going to lump the ball, long throws, go ahead. And just like go ahead.
Shouldn't Virgil van Dijk and Mr. Real Madrid be able to deal with Sunday league stuff?
But that's what K-Mac. Yeah, that's what K-Mac was saying.
Greatest defender of all time in Premier League history, Virgil van Dijk. Ivo Konate wants to play for France, plays for Liverpool, wants to go to Madrid. Why can't they deal with Sunday league shit?
But who's getting the second ball?
That's the problem.
Oh, this second ball stuff. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but like you said, right? When we lost to Manchester United, I said, everybody say, Virgil played well. Yes, he won all the headers. But then when he has the ball goes who? Right back to Manchester United. So tomorrow, we know Sean Dice. That's what they go for.
I can't, but what I'm saying is, like, surely if it's just Sunday league shit, our players should be able to deal with it. But
that's what's been killing us. All the goals that team have scored besides City, even City, it was maybe Doku's goal was the one that you'd be like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Most of the goals is like 2 passes. The defender gets the ball, lump it to the midfielder, and the midfielder gives to the striker, go.
Well, you got the deflected one, and then you got the Haaland, the cross for Haaland that he didn't even know. He thought Iba was going to kind of hit off his head.
Yeah.
Went in, but he was angling his head the right way, so you got to give it to him. The other one was the deflected shot from Núñez.
Yeah.
And then the Doku goal, which is very similar kind of to the Semenyo goal, where we can be run through.
Casado sort of.
Carl, we got 2 more minutes, man. Why are you acting like a typical African, showing up late? And we can't hear you. The man comes in late and his mic is not even working. What's wrong with this brother, man?
Bless Carl.
We need to find him.
But
yeah.
Some of us are working.
Guy, your boss is going to see you and they're going to fire you.
Nah, it's all right. I'm on lunchtime. He can't fire me on my lunchtime. He can't fire me on my lunchtime. It's my personal time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If we need, people are talking about changes and radical changes. Radical changes means you need to change personnel. You know what I mean? Start Chiesa, start Rio.
The issue is not personnel. The issue is to me it's tactic, is want, and also stagnation. You thought the league was not gonna punch back. Every year it's a new year. And you can't rest on your on what you did last year. Last year, and that's why I hate when Liverpool fans use the fact that they lost some of the games last year or they didn't perform well last year. I'm like, that's last year's stuff. Like, why are you bringing that into it?
But you look like you were not prepared.
I think
if you didn't expect the league to punch back,
I think that's why it's a coach issue. It's an arrogance of them to think that he just got here, he won, so there was a level of arrogance on his part. That he thinks that you're just gonna run it back. He's just gonna run it.
I believe that as well. I think he's got this aura about him where he knows his football. Don't get me wrong, but he's got to be a bit more relaxed about it. I think he's very, like, when you see his press conferences and Jurgen Klopp's press conferences, the persona he portrays is he's disciplined, Klopp, where Klopp, he thinks he's down the pub, so, but that's how you get on with your players. For me, you got to get on with your players, and I don't think Slot gets on with everyone in the team. I just feel like he ain't friendly enough, or he ain't like a Klopp.
But not all managers are the same. Not all managers are the same, and that doesn't stop them from.
JK, man, you need to move on. Klopp is gone, dude. You need to move on. Klopp is gone, man.
Yeah, but Klopp,
everything is Klopp did this, Klopp did that.
I'm talking about past history in that way of, for me, when you in charge of.
Yeah, but Rafa was a bastard. We all know Rafa was a notorious bastard. Rafa is on like nobody's Christmas card list. They're all different, man. He's not different.
But for me, we're in that era of where footballers ain't the hard mans like back in the days. They're a bit softer. You know what I mean? And I just feel
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know these men. Like all of us would see them to the TV, and then we say, "Oh, they are soft."
That's a low blow Irishman.
Are we talking about the Fuji's prize?
14 years for money crimes, man. Wow.
He knows he's from your home. He knows he's from your homeland. That's why he said that on purpose.
14 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
they wanted to give him life. They were recommending life.
We qualify for the World Cup after 52 years.
Tell him.
Level of respect.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Let him know, man. Shoot, where's Nigeria?
We'll see you there, man. We'll see you there. We'll see you there. We're going to get through. We're going to see you there. The Irish are coming, man. The Irish are coming. Don't worry.
Did you see the draw, Brian? Yeah.
Congrats to you, Irish. I mean, none of us really like FIFA as an organization, but we do love the tournament of the World Cup. So, congrats to you, man. I'm sure that was I don't know if it was emotional because I wasn't there when you were watching the game. I know you were doing a live, but it's always a good feeling, that some of your fellow men, fellow nation statehood do something successful. It always feels good,
Well, we've got a lot. We've got 2 more games to get through. We've got to go to Prague and beat the Czechs. If we beat them, we beat the winner of Denmark v North Macedonia. So we're going to have to beat the Czechs and then beat whoever wins that game. So it's not done yet. It's not done yet.
It's very doable. I think it's very doable for you.
Of course, it's doable. Oh yeah, but it's just we're not counting our chickens.
You guys are not there yet. You guys haven't punched the ticket yet.
Yeah,
exactly. No flights are booked for the $7,000 seats.
For the Big Apple.
Yeah, but before we get out of here, man, do you guys have anything to say? I know I'm expecting us to get 3 points. However we get it, I don't care.
2-0 Liverpool. 2-0 Liverpool. It's at Anfield, right?
Yeah.
And 2-0 Liverpool. If it was away, I would have said, I don't know, maybe a tie. But it's at Liverpool, so I'll say it's in Anfield, so 2-0.
JK, what are you saying?
I'll go with the 2-0 tomorrow, and then PSV another 2-0. Like, for me, clean sheets, get this focus back in the team, man. So this week's important. So I'm looking forward to the game after the break.
Yeah. Irishman, what are you saying, man? What are you saying?
I'm giving him a goal. I think they'll score, yeah. So 3-1.
Just like ends, man. Christopher says 4-0. Yeah, man.
If it's 4-0, we'll take it.
Rose said 1-1.
Ah, man. Oh, man.
We got some Liverpool haters from Liverpool, man, I swear.
You can never predict the loss.
So who's going to play right back? Did you guys talk about that? Who's going to play right back for the team?
Quasi. We're running out of right back, bro.
Well, right now it's going to be Szoboszlai, man. Unless he surprises us, like I said, do something radical and he puts Ramsey there. I think Ramsey is equipped to do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Why not?
No, I don't. I think he's a bit risk averse. Like he's a bit risk averse, especially at the beginning. I think if when we're losing or we're trying to get a goal, he gets more courageous because he wants to win. But from a setup situation, he's very pragmatic. So I'll say he'll put Szoboszlai there.
Yeah.
And remember, guess who he has played out right wing before? I mean, right back. Curtis Jones.
Yeah, but he had a good game, then he had a bad game.
Verts is not playing. Verts is not playing. So
playing.
Yeah,
Curtis, he was good against Everton at right back, and then against Fulham, he got an own goal, didn't he? So let's leave that as it is. I think he's going to go with Szoboszlai because Slot's not like a gambler. You know what I mean? He likes what he likes, and he will stick to that. So
I'm saying it. I said Liverpool. I've never seen a Liverpool team in a long time break down a stubborn team. So my solution is give Forest the ball. They're gonna make mistakes. You score 2-3 goals, and then you start doing your possession ball of Virgil holding the ball for 20 seconds every single time.
Look, Quasi, I don't mind what you're saying because obviously we are lacking confidence. But the thing is, this is again a Irish will probably come down on me and talk about this isn't Klopp anymore. But we used to put team on a chokehold at their own half, man.
Yeah, that's when you had money.
We need to implement back into the
you had money. You had peak money. You had peak Salah, and you had peak Bobby Firmino.
Yeah, but the thing is that we have players who are not as athletic as Mane and Salah back then, but we still have really good, very good athletic players. Like
that's why the manager needs to come with something real fast because he can't lose any more points.
Yeah,
I know people say we should not talk about a title, but even if he wants to come in second or third, he can't lose any more points. Somebody said bring back Mane and Jurgen.
Did you guys talk about the interview Mane had?
No, I want to talk. Maybe tomorrow we could talk about it. But that was probably one of the most honest, realistic conversation I've seen a player or anybody do after they left the place. Because I listened to Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp was bullshitting.
Who?
Klopp's interview he did with that guy.
I couldn't even watch it, bro. I can't watch
he was BSing. He was trying his best to be nice.
What did you say?
The whole thing about I wasn't fighting with anybody, and everybody, like, people started quitting. That was not on me. They just gave me the position because nobody wants to do it, brother. We are not that stupid. Yeah, come on. We are not that dumb, man. This is what I hate when these guys try to act like we dumb.
I think he's probably trying to protect someone.
He's protecting himself.
Well, that too, or he's protecting the whatever happened,
and also protecting the Liverpool hierarchy.
Yeah, whatever happened in that situation. So,
brother, you telling me, okay, Edwards, you and Edwards never fought. Cool, fine. We made a mistake. We assumed that you guys fought. That's why he quit. But then his next person who took over quit 6 months into the job. And the guy comes out and said, the job that I was given is not what I was doing. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. You are the same guy who said I would never spend this kind of money. I didn't know that I can spend all this money when I was there, but you spent 85 on Nunes. Okay, my manager. Anyway, I didn't say I said he was lying. He didn't want to say what he felt. He just wanted to be diplomatic as he's always been. He kept
he ain't gonna badmouth no one.
He's not gonna badmouth anybody. He's a classic. He's a classic gentleman. I'll give him that. But people, if you're just gonna believe without looking in between the lines, then come on. All right, all of you guys who work in professional settings know that even the person you like working with sometimes gets on your nerves, and you just want to smack them upside their head. So don't you miss me with that. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about tomorrow. For some reason, I thought the game was on Sunday.
No, it's Saturday at 10.
Yeah,
10, and so 3 for them.
Yeah,
3
Oh,
p.m.
it's an actual 3 o'clock kickoff. We never.
actual one, man. We haven't played one like that in a while.
First one all season,
Yeah, man. But like I said, it's Anfield. I'm expecting us to win. I just want the 3 points. I don't care how we get it. Just give me 3 points. Give me 3 points, and we keep on moving.
The team. Again, I think if we were playing a Nuno team, I'll be more not scared. I'll be more worried. I think that Van Dijk, it's a on and off situation. Sometimes he gets it right on the money, and when he does it, it could be a field day. With his style of management.
Yeah.
Peace up, Red Marauder in the chat.
No, yeah, big up to you. He says exactly. He wasn't going to throw the club under by. Like I said, he's a gentleman and he's classy. He's not going to do that. A lot of people been waiting for him to do that. A lot of people was waiting for Genie.
Yeah, purpose.
Exactly.
Especially the way he left.
Mm-hmm. He chose to leave. He wasn't forced out.
Yeah,
he chose to leave.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, Genie said the same thing. Oh, when I get out, I will tell you guys. Oh, he never came out and said anything. A lot of these players have. Everybody say, "Oh, Mane is gonna say how he feels." Mane has an interview. He never said anything bad about anybody. That's why I say Mane's interview.
I don't think there was a bad vibe. I
it wasn't.
There was tension at times.
No, he told the truth.
Which is okay. Okay.
He said there was tension. He said it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of times people gravitate onto what Klopp said instead of saying, "Oh, you see, there was no bad blood against him and everybody else." We're like, people, come on.
If you're a team and there's no tension in the squad, then you're not doing shit. You're not trying to do shit. Because you'll be surprised how many good and great team a lot of the players did not like each other. Did not like,
which is okay. At the end of the day, as long as you win it, right? Yeah. And most of the time, they are even better than the people who lovey-dovey all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway, big up to all of you guys who came in and support the boy. Even our boy someday who was out here talking about, I don't know, football, where he has no idea when we say give somebody else the ball. He doesn't get the concept that says that's a counter-attack tactic. But I can help you on that one. So go learn football and, come see me. We will talk about it later. Yeah, when we say give the other team your ball, that means you're going to be playing counter-attack. It doesn't matter whether you are home or not. The idea is for you to win. Chelsea won doing the same thing under Mourinho. And some of you guys say we should bring Mourinho back to Liverpool. All right? Mourinho football was diabolical, but he won trophies. If you try to play pretty football and it's not working, hey, Conte also did the same thing when he first came to Chelsea. He tried to play pretty football, almost got him sacked. What did he do? Hey, you get the ball and break us down and see what happens.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you cannot always win being pretty. Football does not have a specific style of play. At the end of the day, just win.
You got to mix it up.
Just win. Yep, just win. That's all we care about. Big up to all of you guys, man. We appreciate you guys,
Peace,
man.
bro.
Thank you so much for joining us. Big up to the panel, including this late comer here. who always come on late. Yeah, people, enjoy your weekend, man. Let's hope tomorrow. Let's hope it's Forest. We need that W, man. We need to start winning and making our way back to the top. We are number 8 behind Manchester United. It pained me even me saying that. But anyway, Crazy Boat. Yes.